33 points a game.
No.
So I guess that's a good way to start for us.
Yeah, it's a good intro level game, you know.
Hopefully. If we lose, I'd be surprised.
Alrighty, welcome into Wapsie Valley High School here in Fairbank, Iowa tonight. Doubleheader, we got varsity boys and girls basketball tonight. We'll start at the early game with the varsity girls tonight. It'll be Wapsie Valley taking on AGWSR. As you see the record on your screen, AGWSR has played a game already. They beat BCLUW 39-34. I believe last week at some point. I don't know when the day was. I believe it was last Friday.
Last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday?
Yep,
okay.
last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday, they beat BCLUW. Tonight, the Warriors take the court for the first time in the early season. And we are here for about 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from go time here at Wapsie Valley High School. And I'd like to welcome in my broadcast partner tonight. If you didn't know, Riker's in Dallas, or on his way to Dallas. Riker, I hope you're watching. Hope the trip's going well. But tonight, Colin Bergman will be joining me tonight. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. I absolutely love basketball season. It's one of my favorite sports to just kind of sit down and watch because, you know, I don't have to sit through the super hot of baseball and early football season. And, you know, it's cold outside, but it's nice and cozy in here, and you got to love that.
All righty. So tonight, for Wapsie Valley, if you didn't listen to the Talk of the Tribe podcast episode that released yesterday, Kayla Ott gave us a little bit of an interview on what she wants to see out of her girls tonight. Tonight, it's kind of just get back into the rhythm of things. They lost a few seniors last year, but the main repertoire of the lineup is still the same. And I guess speaking of lineups, we'll get into our starting lineups for tonight. For Wapsie Valley, it will be Callie Lampy, Kate Reese, Peyton Curley, Reagan Barnes, and Bailey Murphy. I guess if you want to kind of key in on one certain player, I would key in on Bailey Murphy tonight. She's a freshman, 5'10", and starting her first varsity game as a freshman. You don't see that too often. So, Colin, you want to take it away with AGWSR?
Yeah, absolutely. So their leading scorer coming in tonight, number 40, Trevin Smith. She's averaging 18 points per one game. Number 10, Karis Lippert. 22, Elizabeth Keatley. 32, Ava Olson, as well as 44, Josie Cooper. And one thing, as I was kind of going through this, AGWSR, just kind of watching them warm up and looking at their heights, they're a big team. So, Wapsie, you know, we got to be ready for that physical aspect, that height that could cause a problem for us early. Yeah, and if you want to connect this to some games around the country here to start the season, if you want to look into that Iowa-Kansas State game a few weeks ago, or I guess like a week or two ago, Kansas State really took advantage with how big they were as a team. I mean, Wapsie is known for playing a little bit more small ball, but tonight the Warriors kind of have to keep up with the size of AGWSR. Yeah, their shortest starter, at least according to what they have on Varsity Bound, is only 5'8", only. Our tallest starter, you know, we had a 5'10" and 5'9", then everyone else is shorter than that. So, you know, they're going to be tall. They're going to be big. I expect them to play that physical brand of basketball. You know, and just because, you know, they're bigger, which is obviously, you know, it's a key aspect in basketball, but that is overcomable. You know, you got to play hard, be physical, right back at them. Don't let them determine the pace of the game. Yeah, and for sure, I think Kayla Ott said, or I guess the head coach of Wapsie Valley girls basketball, Kayla Ott, said she wants to have a moderate pace tonight. She doesn't want to push the pace too fast where they get ahead of themselves, but you also don't want to play too slowly. And for AGWSR, like you said, you got to be physical. You have this bigger team. You got to be able to take advantage of that. I guess one of the chances that AGWSR has is if this is a low-scoring game, they're going to have a better chance of winning this game. Right, Wapsie needs to push the pace. Yeah, their first win of the year came at 39-34. You know, you take those transition opportunities when you can, obviously. And a big thing, also rebounding. You know, when you have the size that AGWSR has, they're going to be crashing the boards. We got to box out and go get the ball. All righty, so as the clock strikes 0, we are ready for some Warrior basketball. We're going to kick it over to PA announcer Blake Boer for starting lineups and the national anthem. We'll be right back here on the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network.
Coaches and officials, please join me in tonight's game official. Mr. Chris Captain, Mr. Chuck Steckler, and Mr. John Miller. And now, fans, it's time to meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the missing AGWSR Cougars. Wapsie Valley seniors, Catherine Rampey and Ella Weed.
Alrighty, we are back and we are ready for some Wapsie Valley basketball. The early game tonight, girls basketball here, varsity. Wapsie versus AGWSR. We are back to basketball season.
Absolutely. You know, we've gotten your taste of some college basketball, and you know, for me, basketball season doesn't really start till that high school opening tip, and you know, we're gonna get it here shortly. And I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
Alrighty, so to take the tip off for each team, it'll be Reagan Barnes for the Warriors, and it will be Josie Cooper for the Cougars. The jump goes the Cougars' way. They'll start with the ball. Pass it down to the baseline. Cooper, the easy layup for two. Cougars take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, you can see earlier really going to that post-up game. She kind of just got to the block, posted up. We're going to have to take away that early and often.
Curley drives in, hits Barnes for three. Got it! She hit that shot plenty in warm-ups, and it pays off. The Warriors get an early 3-2 lead. Passes it over to the left side. Open in the corner. Drives in. Off the rim rebound. Cooper, no good. Again, offensive rebound. Smith will put it home.
Yeah, kind of like we talked about earlier there, rebounding is going to be important. 2 offensive boards on that drive. You know, you just got to get a body into somebody and go get the ball.
Curley over to Reese, to Barnes, up top on the perimeter, to Murphy, back over to Curley. Warriors moving the ball early. Over to Murphy in the corner. Drives, passes to Barnes. Barnes will drive now. Tries to kick out to Lampy. It'll go off a Cougar out of bounds. Warriors maintain possession.
Yeah, it looks like the shot clock reset there, but no change of possession, so it should go back.
It's a
I don't know if they
reset.
remember, but I do. It was at 9. We'll see how accurate we get.
See, there we go.
Look
Look at that.
On the dot. You know, one of the rare mistakes by Blake Boer over there. You don't see that often.
That's not Blake.
Oh, Blake's not the shot clock guy?
Nick
Oh.
Toby.
Oh, okay.
He does football play clock too.
Oh, there we go. Blake's finally given some of the responsibilities over. It seems like he does a
It
little bit of
started
everything over
with
there.
it started with the broadcast, and he finally let over the reins. But hey, so it'll be Curley to inbound. Barnes underneath gets a little blocked. It'll be a rebound by Coopert. Over to Smith. Smith will bring it up the floor. To Lippert, back to Smith. Smith over to Keatley. Back to Lippert, to Keatley. Inside to Coopert. She'll get the 2. The Cougars take a 6-3 lead. Peyton Curley brings it up for the Warriors. Curley looking for options. She finds Barnes. Back to Curley underneath. Over to Murphy, to Reese. Barnes drives, blocks. Cooper with the block. Cougars pushing the pace.
Ooh,
It'll be a charge. Offensive foul. Elizabeth Keatley, her first. Barnes to inbound to Curley. She'll bring it up the floor. Curley. Shot no good. She gets her own rebound. Over to Murphy. Murphy drives.
Ooh,
Layup's no good.
That was a great move to get around the pressure there. Just got to be able to finish. I would like her to jump stop there, kind of go up strong with it.
The Warriors
Quick
get a
turnover.
steal. Lampy to bring it up the floor. Peyton Curley. Lampy underneath. Gets the foul. She'll go to the line.
I really like the early ball movement by the Warriors. You know, it's not catching and standing. We're doing a lot of catching, you know, a lot of ball movement, a lot of, you know, cutting to the basket. Just great offensive flow early on.
Keatley's second foul. Lampy to shoot the first is good. Lampy to shoot the second. No good. 6-4 the score. Smith to bring it up the floor. She will find Deemer. Over to Lippert, back to Deemer. Again, ball movement is key here. So we got a little bit of a scramble. Cooper gets the ball stolen by Lampy. Lampy's got 2 steals early. Big pass up to Barnes. Foul and one!
Hey, it's kind of what we talked about earlier as well. You know, getting in transition when you can. You know, a great steal on one half leads to great offense on the other. I will take this opportunity to kind of talk about some of the new rules this year as well. So there's no more 1-and-1 free throws, and there's just going to be 5 team fouls per quarter and just 2 free throws on that 5th foul. So AGWSR, that's their 3rd foul of the quarter. So just keep an eye out on that. As
Would you
Cooper
look at that?
pulls down her 4th rebound already here in the first quarter.
Pass it back up top. Kate Reese with the tip. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Cougar ball. It'll be Deemer to inbound. Trying to look for Smith. Back to Deemer. Guarded by Reese. Up top to Smith. Passes over to Lippert. Back to Smith. Reese with a steal.
Ooh.
But a travel.
Yeah, that was awfully close. You know, it wasn't a travel until she fully touched the ground. She tried to get rid of it. It was close, but I do think she was on the ground for that. But that's just great defense. You know, that was a great defensive possession. Let's see if we can keep it going.
Smith over to Deemer. Back to Smith. You want to say Smith's been the vocal point, as there's a steal by Peyton Curley. She'll drive it in transition. Shot is no good. Smith with the rebound. The Cougars trying to push the pace. Loses the ball. Smith, great recovery. She'll get the layup.
That was a little controlled chaos there. She lost the ball at about half court and just kind of followed with it. As they come with another steal, they're pushing again. You know, one thing I'm noticing here with AGWSR, every time someone new gets the ball, they're immediately looking at the low post.
As there's a steal by Reese. Up to Murphy. And no foul, but out of bounds off Cooper.
You know, one thing I'd like to see Bailey Murphy do on that, you know, you have position there. She kind of faded to the wall. You're not really going to get a foul call when you know, fading away. You got to take it up strong, take it through her chest. That's when you're going to get the foul call, especially over a taller defender.
Some substitutions for the Warriors. Murphy, Reese, and Lampy have subbed out. Mackenzie Schneider, Liza Riordan, and Anna Curley sub in for the Warriors. This is a pass. 2 Warriors clash, but Anna Curley gets the turnover, or the steal, I should say. Riordan up to Curley. She will drive towards the basket. The layup's good. The Warriors tie it up. 8-8 the score, 3 minutes left here in the first. As Maya Barnes is on deck for the Warriors. Pass outside. Deemer, steal.
Ooh,
We got a foul. I am a little confused.
I'm assuming it's on the Cougar. It is on the Cougars.
Number 11, right? Or who?
40 was on it. You know,
Oh,
we
geez.
were able to get the steal. Looked like she kind of got the arm of Curley on there. Otherwise, she would have had a layup. So it was actually, she was a little complaining about it, but honestly, it was in her own favor because we would have had a layup if they wouldn't have called the foul.
So Maya Barnes subs in. Anna Curley subs out. We got a push on number.
Yeah, 14th, the hand check. You know, when someone's dribbling, you can't have any hands on. As that's the 15th foul. Here we go, rule change right here. 2 shots here with a 15 foul on the Cougars for this quarter. And the fouls do reset each quarter. So the second quarter, we wipe all team foul. Yep, so
Wow.
we'll wipe all team fouls. Kind of if you watch women's basketball, college basketball, it's the same rule now for both high school girls and boys basketball.
First shot is no good from Barnes. Eight the score. The second of 2. No good. Rebound.
Lippert.
Rebound Lippert, yeah. Sorry, new names. I'm kind of trying to look at my sheet.
Harder than it looks.
Yeah, you're right there. Back to Smith. Interested. We got a foul on
the floor.
guessing
Probably
Mc-
Curley.
I was about to say Mackenzie Schneider, and it is Mackenzie Schneider.
It is Schneider, you're right. Thank you.
No,
Oh, Kate Reese. What?
wait, what? Kate Reese? Oh, Kate Reese is on the floor. Hey, we're a little slow, right?
That's interesting. I don't
I thought
Oh,
it
well. was
Mackenzie Schneider. You thought it was Anna Curley. It
It
turns
was
out it
neither.
was Kate Reese.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah,
That's why
sounds-
we're in the booth.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Maya Barnes to bring it up the floor. Mackenzie Schneider travel on the baseline, off her foot out of bounds. We'll see if you want to be a sideline here. Kayla Ott seems pretty vocal on her coaching, which is usually how it is for her.
Yeah, I love her energy on the
Her
sideline.
energy is
She's involved in
unmatched.
every single game.
Big center takes a 3, no good. Rebound. Smith is good for the 2.
Yeah, and kind of back to Kayla Ott real quick. You know, if you watch her during the game, you wouldn't know what the score is. We were ahead by 30, behind by 30, close game. She's got that energy throughout the whole game. Great play there. You know, get the ball at the low post there. You turn, you see the hoop. You're able to see your guard cutter. Got away with a travel there, but no one saw it.
Hey, it's fine. Trapped inside. Smith, the 3, no good. Jump ball is the call. Possession Cougars.
They're setting up in a quick, little full court. That was about a quarter court pressure.
Sure, it's about full court.
I guess we'll see after we after they go if they let them catch or not. It looks like man maybe, but with the post kind of playing deep under their own hoop. Yeah, it's full court man looks like.
Almost pass, almost gets thrown out of bounds. Reese trying to find someone. She'll find Barnes. And there's the height of Cooper coming into play. 6'2". You're not going to get a pass over her.
Yeah, Reardon just got to hold that seal a little bit longer on that pass.
And one. Cooper with the shot and the foul. So 12-10, that'll be Riordan's first. Also the Warriors' first foul. Sorry, Warriors' second foul. Trying to keep up, you know.
Yeah, we had that one foul. We didn't know who it was on.
Yeah. It's 2 Cougars clash, but the free throw is good. Warriors trying to push. Reese underneath. Off the backboard, no good. She'll get her own rebound. Underneath, surrounded by 4 Cougars, and a block, but a foul.
Yeah, it's one of those there where if you're Cooper on that, you have a great position. There's no need to come down. As soon as you come down on the ball where you're crossing that invisible cylinder of the player, the refs are going to call that every single time, whether you have ball or not. You just got to stay straight up, kind of make Reardon shoot over you.
I was going to say, I mean, it's almost, they say it all the time, and they used to do it with Shaq back in the day in the Lakers. They used to foul him just to send him to the line.
Yeah, good old hack-a-shack going.
Yeah, and because, I disagree with this with my mom all the time, and it's like, our center's supposed to be good at free throw shooting. Like, really?
I hate free throws because we shot a layup for 2 points, and now we have to make 2 15-foot shots for 2 points.
One? Yeah.
Each are worth 1. That's the post in me, a 56% career free throw shooter that hates free throws. But
free throws are hard. They should not call them free throws.
Yeah, right.
We need to find a new name for free throws. 4 Cougars in the paint. And just a flurry of offensive rebounds, and Liza Riordan's going to get her second foul.
Yeah, we just got to get a body into the girls. To go get the ball right now. Cougar shot goes up. We kind of got 5 girls turning and looking at the hoop instead of finding somebody to box out.
The first free throw, no good. From Lippert, and we have a substitution. Ava Olson will sub out for the Cougars. The second shot is no good. And we got another foul. Albie Riordan's third. And only in the first quarter, Liza Riordan has collected 3 fouls. And that is the 4th team foul for the Warriors. And Reagan Barnes is on deck, I would imagine, to come in for Liza Riordan. She sends Cooper to the line, and the first one's no good. And as predicted, Barnes will sub in for Riordan.
Got to check out on this free throw. You should never get up an offensive rebound on a free throw. You start in position, got to step up, which we do a much better job there. Come up with the board.
About 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. I'm surprised the Warriors. I'm a little surprised the Warriors tried to push it. Usually they try to wind out for that last shot. And as the half-court shot flies, it is no good. So, at the end of 1, our score is 13-12. The Cougars lead the Warriors. Colin, what did you see from the first quarter?
That was a great, fun, pace game. Coming out, I thought maybe we'd get a little half-court offense, walk the ball up the court, but, a lot of steals, a lot of transition offense with that. As I tally, Cooper, I unofficially have her down for 6 rebounds there in the first quarter. That's
almost
a big
kind of double-double.
That's a big key moving forward is, can we get a body into her? Is she bigger and taller than our girls? Yes. But if you box her out, make her go over top of you, try to get the fouls there. But you got to box her out, And every time AGWSR has the ball, they're catching, they're immediately looking at the low block, trying to get it in down low. You can tell that their offense is built around, post players. And it's not just Cooper. It's also, Trevin Smith down there as well. And for the Warriors offense, very spread out scoring. Everybody kind of had a piece of the pie there. Good ball movement and really, really good defense. I wish, I don't have enough space to count steals, but I feel like we forced a lot of turnovers there in the first quarter.
Yeah, and I guess for having so many turnovers that we have seen so far, the Cougars still lead this game. And for Wapsie, you kind of just need to be able to play some physical basketball. And as you can see, Cooper is not on the floor for the second quarter. The fouls were reset, and as well as no team has taken a timeout yet. Ooh. As Smith with the wide open shot, no good. Rebound.
Isabel LaRue coming into the game.
Got some different people out there. Everybody's the same except Isabel LaRue is out there. And the rebound will go to Smith. She will walk it up the floor for the Cougars. Something that I have seen, Bailey Murphy's playing the perimeter, and that is something that I didn't really expect to happen.
You know, she's got that long frame at the top of our 1-3-1 zone that we have. You know, she's got those Patrick McCaffrey long arms on the top. You know, she's an athlete. In the low post again, she traveled. Yep. Again, you know, you take Cooper out of the offense, and they're, you know, kind of stalled there for the Cougars as she immediately comes back in after that offensive possession. They just couldn't really find a rhythm at all, really. You know, they got to the low post, but, you know,
hey, 1 minute in, you got to make adjustments, you know. Peyton Curley trying to find somebody. She will find Lampy, tries to get it back to Curley. It will go out of bounds, and it will maintain Warrior possession. Also, I thought the possession arrow flipped when there's a jump ball. I'm wrong. Doesn't it? Is it flip every half?
Flips every quarter, so every quarter
that's
the
wrong.
New team will start because they had one jump ball. No, they started. So we'll get to the next one. So we're going that way. The arrow points to the direction that you're under hoop.
Oh.
Hey, first game. First game. First game.
Jeez Louise. Jesus.
We're all a little rusty.
I don't commentate basketball, all right? Chill.
So what happens when you put a wrestler in the booth?
Over to Lipper and
charge.
It will be on Lippert. So that will be the first of the quarter for AGWSR. I doubt we're going to see Riordan for the rest of this quarter since she has 3 fouls already. But timeout, Cougars.
Timeout Cougars, yeah. Again, you know, they're kind of a little stagnant on offense to start the quarter. You can tell after that offensive foul, the coach was a little frustrated with it. You know, just a quick 30-second timeout, kind of trying to get the team back in the flow. As I look at the Wapsie huddle, you see how energized she is. Yay, a lot over there. I love it.
Yeah, and I know when we talked about it yesterday, another plug, Talk the Tribe podcast. Hey, it's our podcast, school podcast. Riker, Oberly, and I run it. So go check it out. We did an interview with Kayla Ott yesterday, and something that she talked about is in those timeout huddles, it's usually not trying to draw up plays or X's and O's. It's kind of more getting the girls to relax, kind of feel the game out. She'd rather, because, you know, she says when you throw X's and O's at people, it can get you to overthink some things. And that's something that coaches try to avoid.
Yeah, not too often on a timeout are you calling like a new play, maybe a late game scenario as ball goes out of bounds there. Great hustle by the Warriors there. But, you know, you're going to call plays that everybody already knows anyway.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, each coach is a little bit different with that.
You ever get to that point where you're just running pickup games at the end and you just like find a way to get open and shoot the ball, you know?
Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, good luck, have fun. All right, it's time to send her out. Cooper with the layup. And the Cougars take a 15-12 lead. Warriors scoreless in the last few minutes. And another turnover. This time courtesy of Peyton Curley.
Yeah, you know, we're really trying to force it to the cutter there, but the cutter really brought the defense to her. You know, that's where you just got to relax, see the corner. We had a wide open because, you know, she forced 2 to guard her. She's got to kick it to the corner there.
So LaRue subs out, Reese to sub in. Cooper trying to drive, jump ball. Possession Warriors, they'll take it the other way. Curley to bring it up the floor. And I'm yawning already. We still have another game to do after this.
Ooh, they call a foul on that before the travel.
And it will maintain a possession here. The Warriors keep the ball. So Lippert will pick up her second foul. It will also be the team's second of the quarter. Barnes, the mid-range, no good.
Who'd they call that on?
I don't even know what the foul was, so you're going to have to explain.
Trevin Smith, I guess, push, a.k.a. over the back on the rebound.
Okay.
It wasn't a lot, but there was a little bit
That's
of
kind of
contact.
what I figured, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, she hit her a little bit. Wasn't a whole lot of contact, but.
So Schneider will sub in, Lampy to sub out. Curley throws it way over the back out to the top of the key. Curley back underneath now, and another turnover. So the Cougars bring the ball down the court. Screen high set by Cooper. Got a push as Kenzie Schneider hit the deck. And it'll go the Warriors' way. I am a little confused. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I was watching the low post, so I'll be honest, I have no idea.
We were both just watching the low post.
Yeah. But it is on Lippert. That's her third. And she will take
fourth.
a seat.
Curley to Schneider. Schneider trying to find the right side. Cut by Barnes. The layup's good.
Yeah, finally able to connect on that cut. We've been trying to force it a little there, but that time it was open.
The Warriors get their first points in about 4.5 minutes. And timeout taken by the Cougars. So we will take a quick break. And right now here in the second quarter, the Cougars lead still 15-14. And we're going to take a quick break. So we will be right back here on the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Sports Network. All righty, we are back. About 4.5 minutes left here in the second quarter. Pass underneath to Smith, the layup no good. Rebound Cooper, blocked by Murphy. Shot and a foul.
Yeah, there you go, right there. That's exactly what the Warriors need to do. You get a body into her on the shot. Force her to go over your back, or the good old push that they always call. That's the team's 5th foul. So we will have free throws.
I feel like these players are already forgetting the rule change because Reese and Barnes were already on they were ready for the inbound down here on the Cougar side of the court.
And it turns out they were correct. So that's the team 4th foul. 4th foul.
What?
Again, Bluer so fast with the
Bluer,
clicker over
let's
there.
go.
He's already at
Figure
4.
It out.
He's so fast with it that he fooled all of us.
He doesn't even know what he's doing. This guy's been doing it for how many years?
I think that was one of those where he put 4 up so fast that everybody was waiting for it to change. And he's like, I already did it.
Everybody is just
3. That was a great shot there. Great offense. We have I didn't see who it was. We set a great screen to keep Kate Reese open for that 3. Oh,
everybody's
good
a little rusty. Blake's a little rusty.
Aren't we all?
Reese up to Schneider. Pass across to Barnes. Out to Curley. She had Reese, but the 2's good anyways. And the Warriors are up by 4. A little bit of a surge here out of the timeout. Over, no good. The shot by Keatley, no good. Rebound, Schneider. Schneider. Curley, Murphy. The shot, no good, way off.
I think I was tipped a little bit. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Double dribble. That was one of those, she was trying to pass it to the girl, and she realized that the girl was not staring at her. So she's trying to, quick dribble there. Luckily the ref saw the double dribble there.
Yeah. Kate Reese to inbound to Maya Barnes. Over to Schneider. Back to Reese. Had an open look for 3. She'll kick it out to Barnes. She thought about the shot. Schneider's going to take the shot. And we got a foul.
Yeah, you got to let the shooter land on those 3-pointers. It wasn't on the shot. It was, shot went up. She tried to box her out before she had landed. That's just a dangerous foul. I'm glad that they call that a foul now. You got to give the shooter the opportunity to protect themselves on the landing, and we'll get 3 free throws out of it.
Yeah, so Schneider will head to the line for 3. First shot's no good. A reminder that at halftime we will have stat updates as well as some kind of adjustments that Colin has seen over the course of the first half. The second shot, Barnes thought it was a live goal.
Both of them.
Shot's no good.
Both of them did. Ava Olsen was in there. They're giggling at each other now. So not very often you get 3 free throws in a row.
They're just like, what the heck's going on? Olsen's a freshman. Olsen is a senior. Jeez. Olsen and Barnes, 2 seniors, everybody's a little rusty. We've said it a bunch.
Ooh, great low post defense. The good old half side coverage there. You're playing half front, half back.
Did you see Kayla Ott go for that ball?
I need to see her on the floor for that, though.
She's just going. She's got all the energy. To Smith. Cooper on the inbound. Back to Cooper. The shot is no good. Almost had the offensive rebound.
Foul.
I think we have a foul. Yeah, we have a foul. First thinking that was a jump ball, and I was about to say, it's a little. I didn't think it was a jump ball. Obviously, in the ref size, it was not a jump ball. Instead, it's a foul on number 24. That will be Claire Culver.
Yeah, team 5th. You gotta love the ones where you get fouled 70 feet from the basket and you get 2 shots out of it.
Yeah. New rules, love them. And Schneider nails the first. So the Warriors cross the 20-point mark. The subs will come in. Curley, Lampy, and LaRue for Reese, Barnes, and Murphy. Murphy yet to score her first basket as a varsity player, but hey, she's done some great things on the defensive side.
Yeah, she's playing great defense at the top of our zone. A lot of good hustle out of it, too.
Schneider nails the second. The long pass up, tipped, and it will stay with the Cougars. Hey, I was right. It flips after every jump ball. I don't know what. Yeah, you said every quarter.
Well, yeah, the quarter it'll flip as well because the team starts with it and then every jump ball. Otherwise, the same team will get every jump ball.
I just threw my pen and it flipped up, and now I don't have a pen anymore.
Thank you, sir. Shout out to the man in front of us.
Yeah, let's go. Got my pen back. Smith, no good. LaRue on the rebound. Maya Barnes to take it up. 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. Barnes, nice push. Over to Schneider. She'll run the baseline. Kicks out to Lampy. Over to Barnes. Over to LaRue. Back to Barnes. Over to Curley. To LaRue. Ball movement from the Warriors.
Ooh.
And Barnes through the hands, out of bounds. It'll be Cougar ball.
Yeah, we just got a little ahead of ourselves there.
Did you think that was an over and back?
No, because they tipped it, so you're allowed to go. As long as the defense tips it, you're allowed to go over. And
I know the student section over here for the Cougars was wanting an over and back call. Smith, Cooper, the long three, no good. Lampy, Barnes, walking up the court. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Over to Schneider, to Curley. Inside to Lampy, back to Barnes, to LaRue. No good, rebound Cooper. Smith, Culver to Cooper. The layup's no good. Rebound Barnes. She will drive it up the floor. Schneider, the three. No good. Rebound Anna Curley. Puts it up, and it's good. And we'll say Anna Curley's been able to hold her own against Cooper.
Yeah, great offensive board there. Weak side, there was no one there. She was able to go over top of Cooper, and finish strong.
Smith, Cooper. Underneath. Foul on Callie Lampy, I believe.
That's one of those, she was in a great spot. You just got to stay straight up. She got, a little excited. Her arms came down. You just got to remain vertical on that. You're in a great defensive spot. Don't bail her out by reaching over.
So it will be 2 shots for the sophomore Piper Smith. The first shot is no good. Anna Curley to sub in, Maya Barnes to sub out. About a minute left, 1 minute and 2 seconds left here in the first half. The second of 2 is good. So 23-16 the score, 24-16 the score. 1 minute to play. Anna Curley underneath, off the head of Piper Smith and back to the other Smith. Traven. Cooper, the center, the 3, no good. She's taken 3 threes tonight, hasn't made one yet. Cooper intercepted by Smith.
That's one of those where I'd like us to kind of slow it down.
Football
to
terms.
end the half, but.
Got intercepted,
Yeah.
Smith, the layup's good. 24-18. 20 seconds.
Wapsie got a chance to take the last shot of the half if they would like to.
Imagine that's what Kayla Ott is planning on here, but 10 seconds to go. They'll turn it over. So now the Cougars have the opportunity of taking the last shot.
Yeah, kind of going back to 2 possessions ago on that turnover, that's where I would have liked us to slow it down, kind of burn the clock a little bit. There was only 4-second differential between the shot clock. She was out of bounds. That was one of another NFL or football reference. She didn't establish herself back inbounds. She started out of bounds, didn't reestablish herself before catching that. As again, Wapsie could take the last shot.
Yeah. If you see Kayla, she was sprinting up the court trying to call a play. Curley, inside to Lampy. LaRue tried to save it, but could not. As again, the Cougars will have the opportunity of taking the last shot.
Maybe
who's going to take
gonna
the last shot? It's just going to, nobody's taking the last shot. We're just going to halftime right now. 4 seconds. 4 seconds on the button. Full court press. LaRue. Jump ball is the call. It will stay with the Cougars.
Hey, that's a great play because, they're going to get the ball now with 1.7 seconds.
And I don't think you're going to have time to throw it up.
Yeah, so now we will actually start the second half with the ball. So that's actually a very big jump ball.
You got to chuck it. And no good. So, at the end of the first half, our score is 24-18, the Warriors lead. A big second quarter here by the Warriors to give them the lead. Colin, what'd you see?
Yeah, we made some really great adjustments to guard the low post there in that second quarter. The AGWSR was still trying to force it down low, which, I feel like that's kind of been their best offense. And, we started the game that first quarter where we were playing behind the post, just kind of let them have that free catch. We switched to playing, half front, half behind, and we were able to cause a lot of turnovers out of that, and it really stagnated the Cougar offense.
Yeah, and also I will say Kayla Ott has done a great job of making coaching adjustments through those 2 timeouts that were called within the first half there. And for AGWSR, we said it at the break, we said it before the game. Heck, I think we've even said it during the pregame. They need to have this be low scoring, and they need to be able to play good defense. That's really the only chance they're going to have to beat the Warriors tonight, because they have a big post, and she's very good in the low post, but they need to find a way to keep getting her the ball and not let Wapsie take over. So at the end of the first half, we're going to take a quick break. Our score 24-18. We'll be back with your halftime report of stats and some things we look forward to in the second half. So we will take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network. Alrighty, welcome back here at halftime. We have about 6 minutes left here in the halftime break, and before we get going into kind of some stat checks here, and before we get going into the second half, some upcoming games and activities for the Warriors. Thursday night, the Warriors will take the mat as the wrestling opening season kicks off between Wapsie Valley, Maquoketa Valley, and Jessup in a triangular duel. And then Friday, the Warriors welcome Dyke into town as the varsity girls and boys basketball will take the court against the Wolverines. While we were in the break, you know, we talked about what we were going to do Thursday with Riker being gone. And obviously for wrestling, it doesn't really matter because Blake and I will be doing the broadcast on Thursday. But Colin was trying to figure out how many types of shots or wrestling terminology do you know? So you want to go through it?
I got all right, I know. Yeah, I got a high crotch,
Okay.
low single, which I feel like are pretty much the same thing. You got the blast double, the Jordan Burroughs special, cradle,
Okay.
whizzer,
Yep.
shin whizzer.
We'll count those at 2 because there's
I
different
mean-
types of wizards.
You got whatever the Spencer Lee turn was,
Steiner tilt?
sure. The like bar,
Yeah, it's a Steiner. Yeah.
that thing. The Austin DeSanto special, the fireman's carry.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably about all I got.
All right, we got 8. Count
That's
it
pretty
up,
good.
8.
There can't be more than that.
Oh, there's plenty more. But be sure to come out and support the Warriors on Thursday night. They will take on Maquoketa Valley and Jessup in a triangular duel. Yeah,
Jessup?
Jessup.
Oh,
And by the way, I guess if you want to talk more into wrestling, we have some special people here tonight. I guess former Wapsie Valley wrestler and state finalist last year, Dawson Schmidt, is out here. He's over there sitting in the bleachers.
shout out to him.
Yeah,
He's a great wrestler.
Oh, yeah. And as the Warriors get going, 4 minutes left here in the halftime break. Our score, 24-18. So, Colin, going into the second half, what adjustments do you want to see to be made from the Cougars? Speaking of, they've kind of lost that second quarter lead.
Yeah, for the Cougars offensively, you know, just continue to pound the post. You know, Josie Cooper, she's very athletic for a 6'2" high school post. You know, she's very athletic. She's comfortable. You know, you just got to pound the post. You know, she took 3 threes in that first half.
That is not.
I'm very curious of what head coach Mike Finger kind of thinks of the shot selection there. I feel like your best opportunity is getting her at that low block, even the high post, that kind of situation. And then defensively, I feel like, you know, they've been showing this press a little bit, but it's kind of been like a show me press where you just kind of come out in it and then kind of back off. And, you know, Wapsie, a lot of their turnovers have been, you know, with that high pressure half court defense, kind of turn it up there, and then just keep attacking. You know, the boards for the Cougars, a lot of their points came, you know, from second chance points. So continue to crash the boards there. And, yeah, honestly, pound the rock.
It's like Iowa football.
Yeah, 3 yards and a cloud of dust. That's
Pound the rock and punt. I don't know. But if you want to talk about shot selection, like you said, the Cougars are 0 for 6 on three-pointers. They have made a lot of their 2-point shots. Most of them have come from inside the paint.
yeah, but a lot of their points are, you know,
Which
paint
Cooper
points for
has 7 points and 3 rebounds. Or sorry, 7 rebounds.
Hey, I got that one right. My little chart I got going.
Yeah, and then for the Warriors side of things, they are 2 for 3 at 3-point shots. Again, a lot of 2-point shots, most of them coming from inside the paint on those cut drive layups. And then rebound-wise, or I guess if you want to talk about assists, Peyton Curley has 3 assists. And then rebounds-wise, you would have to look to Anna Curley. She's got 3, as well as Kenzie Schneider has 3 rebounds. So 1 minute and 35 seconds left here in the halftime break. We will get back to some Warrior volleyball here next.
Basketball.
I say volleyball? God, I am so used to volleyball now. Hey, I did like 5 volleyball games over the course of the season.
Yeah, you were making fun of me about knowing wrestling. I don't know volleyball. I know bump, set, spike.
You're like Riker.
That's all I got.
No, I'm kidding, Riker. Riker knows more about volleyball than I do. I just sit here and talk. That's kind of what I get told to do. But we'll take a quick break here on the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network. We will be back with some Warrior volleyball in under a minute.
Basketball.
Did I say volleyball
He
again?
said volleyball.
I said volleyball again. Oh.
You know, I would like to see our boys basketball team play volleyball, though. I bet
Oh
it'd be
my
entertaining.
gosh. I would pay money to see that. Oh, jeez. Alrighty, as the clock strikes 0, we are ready for some more Warrior basketball. Not volleyball, basketball.
Basketball. Good.
Kate Reese to inbound to start the second half. And off we go. Quick start for the Warriors. Turnover, Smith with the turnover. Smith with the, I don't know, what do you call that?
Rebound.
Steal?
Rebound.
Really?
She shot. Yeah, it was an air ball.
I
You
didn't
still
see.
get a rebound
I was
for it.
trying to fix the computer. Olsen over to Smith. To the other Smith. To Lippert. Over to Olsen. Smith, the air ball, no good. Lippert, the offensive rebound, also no good. The putback, no good. And we got a jump ball. It will stay with the Cougars.
It's definitely been an interesting start to the half here with back-to-back air balls by both teams. Both just kind of trying to settle back in. Cooper, the inbounder, that's interesting.
Yeah. Usually they're going to try to feed her in the low post, but now she's inbounding. She goes right back to trying to take that low post position. Offensive rebound by Smith. Inside Lippert's. The layup's good. And it's a 4-point game. Curley to bring it up. Inside Lampy. Turnover. And Cooper will get it back for the Cougars. Smith to walk it up. Screen by Cooper. The shot by Smith is good. The toilet bowl roll in.
Yeah, touch every piece of the rim on that shot.
Nonetheless, the shot's good. Reese over to Murphy. To Curley. The three. No good. Lampy to Murphy. Murphy the three. No good. I wonder if the nerves are getting to Murphy a little bit. She hasn't been too.
Yeah, she hasn't settled in offensively.
Has not
quite
settled in.
yet.
Yeah, but defensively wise,
Yeah,
defensive wise,
Really good.
she's dominating so far on the defensive side of the ball. And a turnover by the Cougars. It'll head back the Warriors' way. Reese,
Oh, great
Barnes,
move.
inside, the layup's good. Cooper took a fall.
That was a great pass fake there by Barnes. You know, got her up in the air a little bit and just went right around her.
Smith, Cooper, tries to drive, and the pass almost flies into the student section.
Yeah, she's kind of turned and kind of chucked it over there a little bit. Still trying to settle in.
Logan Sauerbreit and Carver Shares almost got absolutely decked. Kate Reese to Barnes. Back to Reese. To Curley. The pass inside will stay with the Warriors. Off Cooper. Curley. Outside to Reese. Over to Murphy. Back over to Reese. Inside to Barnes. Kicks out to Curley. Reese, Murphy. Inside. The shot no good. And it will be a foul on Cooper, I believe.
I meant, so, she got all ball, but, she got her with the body, too. So it was clean up top, just kind of threw her hip into her, and that's what they called.
Yeah.
That's her third. That's a big development in this game as well. Cooper with 3 fouls.
You're thinking at some point you have to take her out, but they're already down 4. Barnes, the high arc on the free throw, no good. So you can see Barnes kind of regretted that shot a little bit. You're going to have those. Barnes, again, the high arc free throw. She nails it. Warriors are up by 5. Smith drives. I guess if you want to look at a highlight for the Cougars, Smith, I don't believe, has a foul yet. If I can see the scoreboard.
2. She got 2.
Oh, it looked like a 0, I guess. Less than 3. There you go.
Less than 3.
Curley, Reese. I will say, Reese last year, she was one of the better three-point shooters on this team last year. She has been very passive with the shot selection tonight. She's kind of looking pass first.
Yeah, she made an earlier 3. She'll shoot it when she's open. She'll take a good shot.
Very decisive, yeah.
She ain't gonna force anything.
She's just got to take a shot when it's there. The shot, Lippert, no good. Or sorry, Piper Smith, no good. Curley just ran up and ran around and ran straight to the basket, put it in.
Seas parted there for Cougars a little confused there defensively. There's 3 of them there, and they all kind of thought that each other were going to get started.
Curley just was like, all right, I'm just going to walk through. Lippert, the shot, no good. Peyton Curley now. Take it up. Barnes, the 3. No good. We had a great angle of that shot. I don't think that shot was looking too great out of the hand.
Yeah, it kind of came off the left, stayed to the left. So we had a foul there, a hustle foul, going after the board. She's got a little too much arm on it.
And that will be Lampy's second. Now we have a flurry of subs as Lampy, Murphy, and Reese all sub out for Barnes, Liza Riordan, and Mackenzie Schneider. And I guess a little bit of a worry here for the Warriors. Liza Riordan at 3 fouls. Also Cooper, who new development has been taken out.
Just got her 4. That was just kind of unlucky. She was standing straight up, and the shooters kind of jumped into her. That's kind of that's
tough.
Rough.
That's
rough.
tough.
Is it a foul? Yes. Was there really a whole lot she could do
No.
differently? Not really. Just kind of wrong place, wrong time, which kind of been her night so far.
And Riordan comes right out of the game. Xana Curley will sub in. Riordan gets a little bit of a pep talk from head coach Kayla Ott. Crowd getting a little restless.
Yeah, foul in there. They called it on the floor. I think they called it on the pass in where Curley was kind of holding her. That is Curley, right?
Yeah, Anna Curley.
Anna Curley, thank you. She was kind of holding on the pass in.
Yeah.
Before the shot, obviously.
Cooper will sub in. Curley, Smith, no good. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes to walk it up. 3.5 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Great seal. Great seal there by Reagan Barnes.
Nice job by Reagan Barnes to finish it off. The Warriors cross the 30-point mark as our score is 31-24. Schneider with the steal. 2-on-1 on the defensive side. The Cougars had the advantage, but the ball will stay with the Warriors.
Kind of thinking back to last year, Kenzie Schneider, she's so sneaky on defense. She's kind of like like a pro middle linebacker to bait the quarterback throw a lot. You know, she gets a lot of steals like that.
Risky pass, but hey, it pays off. Schneider trying to find Barnes, but it's tipped. It'll stay with the Warriors.
Yeah, Barnes working really hard on that low block. She was able to seal her off again. That's one of those where, you know, I would like her to see her pass fake high and then kind of go around. You know, reward your post player for sealing for that long.
Schneider was open there. The shot from Barnes is good. 3-pointer for the Warriors.
The largest lead of the game here at 10 for the Warriors.
We said it. Schneider was open down in the low corner, but Curley had her eyes set to get the ball to Barnes, and boy, did it pay off.
Yeah, Cougars quickly back offensively. Forced the foul on Reagan Barnes there. Shooting foul. 4th foul of the quarter.
The Warriors are slowly creeping up to that 5 foul mark. In the first half, it was the Cougars that got to that 5 foul mark first in both quarters. A little bit of a different showing here in the third.
Yeah, usually the fouls you kind of reward the more aggressive team, and so far this quarter we have opened up the lead, but offensively the Cougars are much more aggressive, you know, causing those fouls.
Second shot, no good. So 34-25 is the score. Curley, Lampy underneath, kicks out to Schneider, the 3, no good. Rebound, that'll be over the back on Anna Curley. That'll be her 3rd.
Yeah, it's one of those. She's got caught with her hand in the cookie jar a little bit. If you don't have position on there, you know, you can't really afford to reach in, as especially, you know, with that 5th team foul. Now they're getting rewarded with free throws for a foul that was
hey,
80 feet away.
You can even see the ref was like down here on the other baseline, ready to get the inbound.
Yeah, new rule for everybody.
As looks to be LaRue and Murphy wait on deck, as they will come in for Curley and Curley. Curley and Curley. Peyton and Anna, both. 34-25 the score. The Warriors lead is 9. 2 minutes, 17 seconds left in the second. The second free throw is good. Or I guess the third quarter. I think I said second. As travel on Maya Barnes.
Yeah, it's one of those. She's going 100 mile an hour. You just kind of got to jump stop to control yourself a little more. You know, she's drugged her pivot foot.
Smith over to the other Smith. We got a bunch of sisters here tonight, you know?
Yeah. Smith and Smith, Curly. A lot of family ties going on.
Yeah.
Makes it easier for you, though.
Does it, though?
You can just say Smith or Curly.
Smith, I mean, Curly.
You might be right.
You got to figure out who it is. It's on you. LaRue to Murphy. Inside Lampy. Barnes a 3. Hits good. 2 for 2 in the third quarter is Maya Barnes. The 3, no good off the front of the rim. LaRue on the transition. Trying to find somebody, she'll find Murphy. The 3 from Murphy, no good. Freshman can't find a rhythm. As a steal for the Warriors. LaRue, no good. Rebound Olsen, foul on the Warriors.
Tempo picked up quite a bit there for a second.
Yeah, for sure.
So we had turnover, forced shot, foul, back to the free throw line.
If you want to say it's the 6th foul this quarter for the Warriors.
I don't want to say that.
The Cougars only have 1. First free throw is good. I don't know what Boomer's doing, because that's definitely the 6th foul of the quarter. So I don't know what's going on over there, bud.
So the 5 is the maximum because of the free throws. So kind of like when it used to be 10 was like the max, then they just keep it at 10 because everything after that's like irrelevant. So you should just keep 5 up there.
Whatever. I don't know the rules anymore. Schneider, Lampy inside, working the low post, out to LaRue, the 2. It's a long 2. And there's a foul. Murphy will go to the line.
Yeah, that's the big difference from her from the first half to the second half. You know, she got that rebound, and you know, in the first half she kind of just floated away from it. That one, she got the ball, collected herself, went through the contact, and was able to pick up the foul. Let's see if she can get on the board.
Murphy, the first. Good.
Hey, there we go.
The freshman's on the board.
First points of her varsity career. Hopefully the first of many to come in a Warrior jersey.
The second. No good. In and out. The Warrior lead is 11. Smith to Smith. Back to Smith. Over to Lippert. Olsen, Smith, Smith. Cooper inside, foul on, I believe it'll be.
I'm assuming Lampy.
Yeah, Lampy.
She got her in the wrist. It's one of those you just got to stay vertical.
So that's her third. And looks to be on deck for the Warriors. Trying to see who that is. It's Brielle Parks, the senior. She will sub in for the Warriors for Callie Lampy. The second is good.
Sent up in zone press. Good little 3-1-1. You don't see that very often.
Barnes, Schneider, LaRue, the shot is good. It's 2 though, long 2, but still 2 points. Ball got away from the Cougars, and there's a steal. Barnes, the transition, jump stop, the layup, no good. Rebound Cooper, as time will expire. So, at the end of the third, with 1 quarter to play, the Warriors lead 40 to 29. Colin, what'd you see?
Yeah, we're getting out in transition offensively, trying to force the pace a little bit more. But our half-court offense was a whole lot better that quarter. I feel like our shooting was a lot better. We were taking good open looks. I used to play for Marty McCowan, the boys coach, and he would always say, pass up the good shot for a great shot. And I saw a lot more of great ball movement to open up those great shots. And the Cougars, they're really struggling offensively. They kind of hit a wall there these last 2 quarters, ever since the first quarter, just not able to force the ball into Cooper as much as they have been.
I will say something that has influenced that a little bit is that Cooper's in foul trouble. She's got 3, she gets 5, she's done for the night. So you're kind of is it 5 or 6?
5, yep.
5, okay. I thought it was 5. I played basketball for 1 year back in 2nd grade. My mom knows what I'm talking about. I fouled out a lot. I was a football player at heart.
They got that wrestler mentality.
Oh, yeah. I was going. Hard fouls, just run through kids.
But if you're Wapsie, we start with the ball here. Big possession here. If we can extend this lead even more, keep the foot on the pedal. Oh, she almost traveled.
Tip.
Great pass.
Barnes tipped by Cooper to Curley. The point still counts. 29 to 42.
This 1-3-1 zone also causing a lot of pressure for the Cougars. Again, Murphy at the top of it, her length. Really hard to pass it over or around her, causing issues for Smith.
Smith again. Olsen, Lippert, it will stay with the Cougars as Smith will inbound.
Oops, sorry.
Don't break the headset on us.
My bad.
Smith to Smith, back to Smith, over to Smith. to Olsen.
I don't know why it's funny every time.
Smith. Inside to Cooper. Olsen. Smith. The shot with the shot clock expiring. No good. Rebound Murphy. She will pass it up to Curley. Back to Murphy to Curley. Curley, Reese. We talked about the shot selection a little bit, but
yeah, it's a good shot.
no
Wide
good.
open. I wonder. That's a shot I want her to take. There are times where she does get a little conservative with her shot. I want her to be aggressive from time to time.
You're gonna have those. I kind of lost my train of thought, but in general, Kate Reese, one of the better shooters on this Wapsie Valley squad, and she needs to be able to take shots. You got to be able to put the ball in her hands to be able to take shots, because the more shots she's going to take, the better she's going to feel about them, and the more she's going to make eventually.
Yeah, for sure.
The first shot from Smith is no good.
That's about the fifth time this game that the first free throw was airballed, and every single time the second free throw has went in.
So let's see. Hey, streak ends.
There we go.
Murphy. Curley, the wide open three. No good, off the rim.
Great rebound by Lippert.
Yeah, Lippert.
Very
He was
aggressive.
just.
Very aggressive on the boards.
Yeah. Smith drives in, no good. Rebound Reese. Over to Curley. The Warriors trying to push this pace. It was tipped by Smith over to Reese. And that was all ball as the block goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors.
I like that, though. Again, Reese being aggressive with the shot, not afraid to drive into the lane, looking for contact. It gets blocked, but who cares? It's our ball still.
Yeah.
Well, it was. Oh, it is.
It is. Present tense.
All part of the play.
All part of the play. That's how we drew it up.
Oh.
Cooper. And it will go out of bounds. The Warriors will get a turnover. And Cooper, these last two quarters have been a little flustered as the Cougars will take their third timeout of the half. And,
Full timeout, you got an ad?
Huh?
You got an ad for us? Full timeout?
We don't have ads.
There's no ad?
I'm trying to, I don't know why we don't have ads.
That's probably my fault. I'm used to, the last game I did was the football playoff game. I remember we had to play those ads all the time. Yeah, and for some reason I just now remember.
I know,
but,
we
we don't have to pay, or we don't have the state ads that we have to play.
We used to have a Talk of the Tribe ad, but I don't know where it is. I'm going to try to find it for everybody. Hopefully we can find this. Ah, jeez.
Last time, well, I guess we're in the half court, but the last time we had inbounds underneath, the Cougars came out in a 1-3-1 full court press. I'm curious if that's like a made shot thing, if that's if they're going to come out and do that again with what they're drawing up now.
I found it.
Hey, just in time for the end of the timeout.
Hey,
Perfect.
next time out, we're rolling it, all right? The Talk Tribe ads are back. We're back. Blake's not going to be happy, but we are back. Schneider to inbound. Curley. Waiting for that next time out. Curley. Double teamed. Surprised he didn't call a jump ball, but Curley, the open lane. Layup's no good.
Don't reach.
Lippert, the aggressive offensive rebound as Smith drives to the basket. Lippert, open on the perimeter. Curley with the steal. She'll go coast to coast. And the layup's good.
Yeah, she's got 10 points to lead the Warriors tonight. She played really, really well. Offensively, defensively, really pushing the pace.
Yeah, if anything, the one knock on Peyton Curley tonight, the turnovers have been present for sure. But, hey, that's to come with basketball. To be a point guard, you got to make a lot of passes. And she has a lot of assists, but at the same time, with the more assists you have, the more turnovers you're going to have.
Yeah, usually that's kind of how it goes. And, with it being the first game of the year, there's going to be those mistakes that we're going to grow from. We're just kind of trying to limit them the best we can. I feel like we've done a really, really good job with that. Our defense is really turning it on from the first quarter.
Smith to inbound to Smith. The shot by Smith is no good. Barnes pushes it in transition. It'll be a turnover. Cougars get the ball back. Smith will bring it up the court. Smith over to Smith, inside to Cooper. Foul and one.
Yeah, if you're a Cougar fan out there, that's kind of what you want offensively. You swing the ball from, one wing to the other. Cooper able to have a really good post-up move, finish strong, forcing the fourth foul there on Callie Lampy as well.
So that's Lampy's fourth. Reese will also sub in for Curley as Barnes will sub in for Lampy. I got this ad ready. I'm just waiting for a timeout. Cooper, the free throw's good. I just told Kayla to call timeout quick.
Oh, they do come out in that little trap. Great. Way to not panic there by Maya Barnes. When you get trapped, you can easily panic. She was cool, calm, collected. As her pivot foot does drag there for Murphy. Just got a little excited. It's one of those I'd like to see her just jump stop, under control, relax a little.
Something that we talked about with our Talk the Tribe interview with Marty McCowan is he said that day that we interviewed him, that day in practice, he was going to work on how to get out of traps.
That's a big one, It's one of those where you don't feel the panic of being trapped until it happens, And to feel it, that pressure on you, and this thing, two people are guarding you, somebody's going to be open. You got to rely on your teammates, to move. But yeah, Maya Barnes did a great job that last possession. As AGWSR will probably be in that full court press the rest of the game.
As they are down by 12. Smith finds it open, Olsen, but no shot. And Barnes over to the other Barnes. That's one sister duo we haven't talked about was Barnes. Shot's no good. Hey, look at this. We got a timeout.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We're rolling it. We'll be right back here on the Talk of the Tribe. Or Talk of the Tribe. We'll be right back here on the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Talk of the Tribe podcast, a weekly podcast hosted by Zach Bavers
and Riker Oberle.
And on this weekly podcast, we talk about everything up and down in the Wapsie Valley community. Riker, give him a taste.
If something's happening in the Valley, we're going to be on call talking about it on the next podcast, so you can get me and Zach's opinion on it. And we got postseason sports coming around, so you know that we'll be on call.
Yeah, everything from coaches, teachers, athletes.
Zach, wait. The volleyball's taking the court again. We send them back to future us.
Alrighty, until next time,
go Warriors!
Alrighty, and hey, look at that. Perfect timing. We're back to action. Maya Barnes tries to get it to Reagan Barnes, but pass will go out of bounds.
One of those I was just going to hold the ball just a second longer, let Reagan Barnes kind of get to the low block and post up. Just a little excited on it.
Reese to inbound. Finds Schneider. Over to Reagan Barnes. Back to Barnes. To Reese. To Schneider. And that will be a travel. I thought about this. You would be an elite lineup here if you had Peyton and Anna, Reagan and Maya, and then I don't even care if you put it at the fifth. We're just running four.
We'll steal on the Cougar Smiths.
Yeah, we'll steal the Cougar Smiths. That's what we're doing. One of the Smiths is like the sixth person there. As Cooper, the shot is good. The lead is down to 10. 3 minutes left. Barnes, she's got to get it past half court, and there's a turnover. Smith, the drive, the shot is good. The lead is 8. Barnes, she's got to get it past half court. Murphy, Reese. Schneider, the Warriors need to slow it down a little bit. You still got 25 seconds on the shot clock. You can wind it down to about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. As there's a turnover, Cooper to Smith.
Yeah, again, I'm going to need her to hold on to that ball just a second longer. Reagan will be open. Just got to wait just a half second later.
Cougars kind of have to push the pace. Kick it out. Lippert. The three is good. The lead is 5. Barnes, Schneider, they'll get it past half court.
Relax, relax. That's a tear. You can't pick it up there.
Hit Barnes.
Great timeout. Great timeout by Kayla.
Timeout, Wapsie Valley.
Yeah, like I said, AGWSR, they're turning the pressure on. You can see we're a little bit rattled. That's a great timeout there by Kayla, just to gather the troops, settle them down. AGWSR, they're going to come out in that press.
All righty, so we got a little bit of smatterings here. We haven't had them in a little bit. Haven't had them all game, really. I don't think so. But first off, Legacy Roofing of Iowa. Protect your largest investment with our reliable roofing and gutter services. If you want to make your roof last as long as possible, it is vital that you never put off a roof repair. Small issues with roofing become big issues in a hurry. No matter how major or minor the repair you need, we are here to help. We offer roofing, contracting, storm damage repair, gutter replacement, and residential and commercial roofing. Call Mitch at 319-415-2472 or Lou at 319-415-5547. Oran Mutual Telephone Company, serving the area since 1911. Oran Mutual Telephone Company is a modern, independently owned telephone company providing internet and telephone services to Oran, Iowa, and the surrounding rural areas. Give them a call at 319-638-6006. So, 2 minutes left to play here in the first game of the Warriors season. The Warriors lead by 5. The lead was 13 at one point.
Yeah, we had it up to 13, and the AGWSR pressure. They're on a nice little 8-0 run here. A big bucket on this drive would be very crucial for the Warriors. See if Coach Ott can drop something nice here.
Schneider inbounds to Barnes to Reese. Reese drives, kick out to Murphy. Murphy drives. The shot is good. The freshman gets it to go.
Yeah, her first field goal of her career. Just a nice, just kind of lowering her shoulder. Nice little floater over the bigger defender.
Murphy comes out to the perimeter. Cooper, the shot is good off the bank. As they say, the bank is always open.
Ooh.
As there's a pass going wild, Cooper will get the rebound, or sorry, the steal. Somebody thought it was a travel. The three is no good. Schneider with the rebound, 1:30 left. The lead is still 5. Schneider tipped out of bounds. The Warriors maintain possession.
Yeah, that's a big key defensively when you get stops. Breaking the pressure is a lot easier on a rebound than on the made shots there. They just weren't able to set up the press. That's a dangerous pass, but it worked.
Hey.
Macarena.
Hey. Inbound, inside to Barnes, the foul. That'll be Cooper's 4th.
Look at that, right? You hold the ball a second longer, let Reagan get to the block before passing it to her. She goes up strong through the contact. Cooper's 4th foul. It's only the 2nd team foul. First team foul of the quarter.
And I'm thinking at this point, you kind of just have to roll with it and let Cooper kind of stay out, because she's the real only chance you have of maintaining a good offensive momentum here.
Yeah, she's got 18 of the 41. You're gonna play defensively. You're gonna play defense differently with those 4 fouls. As Kayla calls a quick 30-second timeout. Reagan Barnes putting up 14. She's been awesome here tonight on that low block. Really turning it around. Early on, size. You don't know the impact of size until it's kind of in front of you. And she's adjusted nicely to it. Yeah,
and I guess as we have a little bit of a break here, Reedland Telephone Cooperative, RTC, is here to provide high-quality, wow, that was a quick timeout. Here to provide high-quality, superior service to you, the customer, by offering great customer services and the services you want and need to work and stay connected with family and friends. Reach out to them at 319-279-3375 or email manager@reedlandteleco.com. That is manager@reedlandteleco.com. So, a minute, 10 seconds left here in the game. The Warrior lead is 7.
Yeah, we're going to come out in a little 1-3-1 pressure of our own. She traveled, but never mind, I guess.
Reese guarding Smith. Murphy playing the post. Cooper's outside. Cooper over to Lippert. The shot is no good. Jump ball.
Foul.
Foul. I was set that it was a jump ball, but the foul will be on Murphy. And that's the third of the quarter.
As Coach Mike Finger calls timeout for the Cougars.
All right,
Full timeout.
wrong button. There we go, wrong button. All righty, I got 2 ad reads left, all right? Then we can get back to some basketball. Little Wapsie Communication, their state-of-the-art fiber network is complete in Fairbank, ready to serve your home or business with the fastest internet in town. For plans, pricing, and more information, call 319-279-3375. And I've said this multiple times, that is the same number as RTC. So, hey, if you live in Reedland or if you live in Fairbank, get a guess, you might get RTC or Little Wapsie. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's flip a coin. That's weird, though.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I don't know. Flip a coin, make a guess. You might get connected with someone in Fairbank or Reedland. I don't know. Maybe it depends on the area code. I'm surprised, though.
We should have we'll test it out tomorrow.
All righty. Maybe we'll call our sponsors, and we'll just see how this works. That sounds like a bad idea.
They'll stop sponsoring. Jeez.
Leave us alone.
Maybe somebody will bring it up for us and be like, oh, hey, the sponsorships are working. Look at that.
Yeah. Sponsorships in action. The shot from Smith. The three is no good. Offensive rebound. Foul. Be 2 shots.
Yeah, great out of bounds play by the Cougars as Smith was the inbounder. Lipper set the screen for her. She was open in the corner. And make or break time, you got to rebound. You can't be giving up points with the clock stopped here with 47 seconds left. Can't be giving them free opportunities, but she misses the first.
I will say, I'm in dire need of some water. Holy buckets. Oh, my throat's dry. You're sitting over here with 2 Mountain Dews. You got them for free, didn't you?
One of them.
Exactly.
Ooh, I got a rebound.
Cooper with the rebound is good. I've done this longer than you have, and I still don't get free drinks. The heck is that? Reese, trap, she'll get it to Schneider. Tipped, turnover, Olsen, foul! 32 seconds left. Man, is this coming down to the wire.
Yeah, we're just kind of getting a little frazzled with that pressure. We just got to relax. Right now, we're kind of getting the ball and we're trying to get rid of it as fast as we possibly can. Just relax with it. Turn, see the hoop, see up court. Just relax. You have 10 seconds. 10 seconds is a lot longer than you think it is.
So the lead is 4. Ava Olsen nails the first free throw. We'll see if the second can go in. The shot. Good. 3-point game. Schneider trapped in the corner. So it'll be timeout, Wapsie Valley. 29.5 seconds left. The Warriors up by 3. Jeez, I have voice cracks so bad. Woo! I need water, guys. All right, last ad read. So I got a question, Colin. I know we're enjoying doing this, correct?
Yeah.
You having fun?
Yeah, why not?
I hope you guys are having fun listening to us. But to be able to keep the mics on and everything, we need your guys' support. We need your guys' appreciation, support. Give us some feedback on how the streams have been going for your guys' viewing experience. And let the people at the Wapsie Valley Athletic Boosters know how you like the streams if you want to support. Just reach out to the Wapsie Valley Venmo. The link will be in the description below of this live stream to be able to support our streaming services.
Yeah, smash that like button. Am I doing it right?
That's what Riker always says.
Right.
He's like, smash that like button, button, subscribe.
Was it something like comment, subscribe, something like that?
Hit the notification bell so you always get notified, never miss an upload.
Hey, that's actually a thing to do for this.
Yeah, you'll always be notified when we go live.
That's actually a big deal. You know, there's a lot of times where I don't know the schedule, but like I do have notifications on, and I'll get, oh hey, you know, junior high basketball's on, or hey, varsity basketball's tonight, wrestling meet on Thursday.
You got varsity basketball on Friday.
Varsity basketball Friday. Welcome to Wolverines conference game.
Yeah. But right now, 29.5 seconds left. The Warriors up by 3.
I guess this is a conference game too.
Is it?
We just don't play them as often because they're on the other side.
Nice pass to Murphy. She'll get it past half court. Shot clock off. The Warriors can wind it out.
Relax.
Foul.
Big thing is that's only the second team foul, so we have to get it in again 3 more times. We have 2 fouls to give. Third one will get us to the line. 21 seconds left.
If I'm Kayla out right now, I'm telling Murphy to cut right now, as she does. Cuts across there. She's got to get it in. Riciano foul. 20.8 seconds left. So now the Cougars have 2 fouls to give. Sorry, 1 foul to give.
Yeah, this scenario, I would really like to see Wapsie use the full court. You know, you can pass it back behind the half-court line.
And what a coaching decision here to take out Cooper.
Yeah, she does have 4 fouls. They want that pressure defense. She tried it. Yeah, she just got a little excited with it. She kind of took off running a little. 3-point ball game as Cooper comes back into the game. You know, AGWSR, they don't need a 3 yet. They can get a quick 2 still.
19.3 seconds. Smith to bring it up. Travel is the goal. The Warriors get it back.
Yeah, Smith going for that quick 2. Just got a little excited. So back to the same scenario here. 2 fouls until we're in the bonus. Cooper comes out with those 4.
They find Murphy. Murphy's in the break.
Great decision by the freshman.
As they will wrap Curley up.
You know, that's a great decision by Bailey Murphy, the freshman.
Not to score?
To not attack the basket there, right? So you could have a missed layup. Instead, we take an extra 6 seconds off the clock. You know, only 4.8 left. They still have to foul us 1 more time. I love that decision. That's a veteran move. You don't see that from a freshman in high school.
And as the Cougars will take a timeout. Now, Colin, you're the basketball genius over here.
Thanks.
I want to know if you are AGWSR in this situation. You got 4.8 seconds. You have 1 foul to give, or actually, you don't have any fouls to give anymore. You kind of have to play strategic basketball. The Warriors have the inbound. What are you drawing up?
Yeah, this is one of those. You're trying to get the steal. You know, they have no timeouts left. But you're going to go for the steal first, and you have to foul immediately. And then after that, you just kind of got to hope that we miss both free throws. But you're still going for the steal here. You know, something I see teams not do often is kind of foul before you get it in. What you could do, but in this type of scenario where with 1 point it becomes a 2-possession game, I would go for the steal right away. And if you don't get it, then you just got to foul immediately. And
if you're Wapsie Valley, what's the plan here to try to get the inbound off successfully?
Yeah, you just got to get your best free throw shooter open, right? You're screening, you can have her be the screener initially. We come out in a stack, which I love. It's really hard to defend.
From the Warriors, I'm trying to get either Kate Reese or Reagan Barnes the ball right now. As they look to get Reese open, she will. And there's a foul. So Reese will go to the line.
Yeah, only 0.9 seconds come off. So again, AGWSR honestly did it perfectly. They almost came up with the steal, but they fouled quick enough that you still have a chance to get the ball up the court, for that 3-point shot. Wapsie's going to take everybody off the line. I think if she misses this one, I would much rather put everybody back on. Yeah, so if I'm Wapsie, I'm putting people back in there. I don't want them to get a rebound uncontested. With 3 seconds left, you got to put a little bit of pressure on this rebound, but they will pull back.
If Reese makes this to two-possession game, the shot, good. Reese nails it.
No fouls here.
Just cannot foul. No good, and the Warriors survive. A 4-point win, and the Warriors escape 49-45 the score as the Wapsie Valley Warriors take the victory here on opening night. Colin, your final thoughts from the game.
Yeah, can't win them all if you don't win the first one. Great victory.
Jeez.
Great team victory by the Warriors there. Battled from they came out, AGWSR, and they kind of popped us in the mouth a little bit. Teams in years past maybe would have folded, kind of just like, oh, here we go again type thing. But, we fought hard through the whole thing, even there at the end with that adversity of the press that they hadn't shown all night. They gave us, our difficulties for sure, but we were still able to regroup, break the press, and make a critical free throw there at the end.
Yeah, and for AGWSR, they kind of got into a little bit of foul trouble towards the end of the first half there. Cooper getting 4 fouls certainly did not help them in the offensive situation of that game. But as this game ends, 49-45, we will be back with hopefully a coach interview as Kayla went into the locker room. Hopefully when they do eventually come back out, we'll be able to get an interview. But for right now, we'll take a quick break. We might come back for a little bit of a final recap of the game. If not, you will hear Kayla Ott with the head coach interview as the Warriors win 49-45. Alrighty, welcome back. The final score tonight, 49-45, the Warriors win. And I'd like to welcome in head coach of Wapsie Valley Girls Basketball, Kayla Ott. And first off, what'd you see from tonight? What do you like and what do you try to work on?
Our girls did a great job keeping their composure at the end of the game. They gave us a run for our money, but they knitted and gritted and kept their heads down and kept working hard and getting where we need to be. But we have to continue to work through situations. First game out, it wasn't bad. AGWSR had one game underneath their belt, so a little bit more comfortable on that court, but the girls shot the ball well. They played hard. We got to continue to work on our defense and boxing out and just getting better every game.
And on the adjustment side of the things, after the first quarter, you guys really strengthened the defense, really didn't allow Cooper to kind of take advantage of you guys. What adjustments were made?
We decided to just keep our post players down at the low block instead of having one of them go take the corner girl and making our guards work a little bit harder, working from the wing side to the corner, and just making our post players stay in that front because she's a good post player and she was giving us a run for our money.
And next thing is the freshman, Bailey Murphy. You had her as listed on here, the tallest player in your guys' roster. You had her playing the perimeter tonight. What kind of decision went into that?
She is a girl that can play both facing and with her back to the basket. She plays a lot of basketball and she's skilled at what she does. So she gives us that versatility with what she's doing. So she'll be a great asset. She continues to get comfortable on the court and gets used to playing some varsity minutes.
So heading into Friday, you guys welcome Dyke into town. What are you looking forward to Friday night?
Just getting more experience and the girls showing what they have. Dyke's a really good team and they have great athletes and they always bring it, and we just need our girls to bring it and show them what they are made of and continue to get that game experience and work through situations.
All righty. Well, thank you for the quick interview here. I had to go on a little run there, but hey, congrats on the win tonight. Good luck Friday.
Thank you, sir. Yep, thank you very much. Have a
great night. All righty. The final tonight, Wapsie Valley wins 49-45 in a thriller at the end of the game. We will head over to the boys' side of things. That will start in about 4 minutes. So you can click over to the other stream, the boys basketball. We'll get over there in a few minutes. But for all of us here at Wapsie Valley, the Warrior Watch Sports Network, I'm Zach Bavers. Colin Bergman doesn't have his headset, but says thanks for watching. We'll see you on the boys' side of things here in a little bit.